Welcome to STEAMWork Tutorials. Today we're going to teach you how to image trace. Alright, the first thing that you're going to do is go down to your search bar, type in Adobe Illustrator. You should see that icon come up. Go ahead and click on that and wait for it to open. Now, Adobe Illustrator is a vector-based program opposed to a pixel-based program. So we're going to take an image that's made up out of pixels and turn it into a vector graphic. To get that process started, I'm going to go up to File, New. Go ahead and give your file a name. I'm going to type in image trace for mine. And then if I go down, I can choose a width and height for my artboard. And I'm going to put in 8.5 by 11, normal sheet of paper, and choose inches. Press OK. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my image. So earlier I scanned just a drawing I did with Sharpie. And to bring it in, we're going to go up to File again, but instead we're going to go down to Place. At that point, I'm going to search for my image. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place that. As you can see, as I move my mouse around, I have a little thumbnail image of my scan. To place it, I'm going to go ahead and left click once, and then it imports the image in. Alright, so once I place my image, there's a variety of ways that you can change the size of it. One is by pulling the corner while holding shift, and by holding shift it's going to keep the same proportions. The other way is to go up to transform and type in a direct measurement. So I went in and typed in 5. Alright, so now I've got my image size about the way that I want it. I'm going to go ahead and left click on that image, and if you go up to the top toolbar you'll see an option for image trace. So I'm going to click on that. A little window will pop up telling me it will be a slow process. I'm going to say OK. So now that I have my my initial trace, I'm going to go up to Window and down to Image Trace. And once I open up that settings box, I'm going to be able to make some adjustments, change the darkness a little bit using threshold, maybe change the noise up and down, and you can play around to see, what kind of quality you want. And once you've kind of locked that down, you're going to go down to where it says Ignore White and make sure that box is checked. Alright, and then the last step is to go up to where it says Expand and go ahead and click that. So what that does is it creates a path around my drawing. So there's an outline around each letter. And if it looks a little bit like grainy, then what you're going to want to do is go up to where it says View and select Preview CPU. And that's going to help smooth things out. Alright, so at this point I've got my scanned image turned into a vector graphic. And I'm going to delete anything that I don't want included. Select those by having the black arrow tool selected and then clicking on them. You can also drag your mouse over a section of it and hit delete. Alright, now that I've got the section that I want, I'm going to go up to File and Save As. And instead of saving it as an Adobe Illustrator file, I'm going to hit that tab and go down to SVG. So once I do that, I'm going to hit Save and then press OK to all the default settings. Now you've got your image trace file ready to make a sticker out of, or laser cut, or to bring into the 3D program.